We are back with Steven's E46 M3, the SMG M3. Yeah. You guys remember this? It had a super loud exhaust. It was awesome. Chassis was very dialed in on track. Any changes since our last video?
We have like a carbon CSL style intake.
Oh, okay, so now it's all induction instead of all exhaust.
Because I put a quieter exhaust on it because we got flagged at a racetrack.
Oh yeah, you couldn't pass sound at Waterford.
Pass sound.
Okay.
So that's okay.
That's
like
right.
I think it's got a different personality now. Otherwise, 200 treadwears now.
Okay, yep.
Which are kind of worn, so it's fun though.
RT615 Falcon Azzinis, nice. 265s in the front.
All the way around.
All the way around, square, perfect,
yeah,
great.
Setup.
Apex wheels look fantastic.
Yeah.
Recaros, yeah. All right, let's go drive it.
Yeah, sure.
It's funny, I've actually never driven an E46 on track.
Oh, well, there we go.
This is what like all the racing instructors I used to work with at M1 Concours had.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. So we'll put it in. You'll have to key it off. Okay, we'll do this. All right.
Neutral. All right.
Put on the brake. Wait for it to rip. Okay, key off again. Key out. It's like once it says N, yeah, there, I think you're good now.
Okay.
It's should be good.
It's an automated manual, so you got to treat it like a manual.
Yeah, kinda. Yep. So yeah, we'll just go traction control fully off.
Sweet. One button press will do it.
That's it.
Great. And then over into drive, manual.
There we go.
Okay, sweet. All right, we'll just use the paddles.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, minimal shifting involved on this track because the gears are very tall.
It's probably just a third gear track, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, sweet. Perfect driving position.
Yeah, you can adjust it with the bar.
Yep. Already it sounds really good.
Yeah, it's got a nice smooth sound to it now.
Any changes with suspension or anything since our last outing?
Suspension's pretty much the same. Yeah, alignment and everything should be the same. I just set up the rebound and compression for like track use.
Cool.
It's a little harder.
Yeah, it feels a little stiffer.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
Thank you. This doesn't feel far off from the Camaro.
It pulls well for an old car.
It really does. Brakes feel great. Front end feels so tight. Gearing's perfect for Gingerman.
Yeah, it's perfect. I always just hit rev limiter a little right there.
Yep. Yeah, when you only need one gear, the SMG doesn't really matter that much. that downshift.
Yeah, the Trans has a CSL tune, so it will blip for you.
Cool. Man, this is glorious. It's so good.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's like soft but responsive.
Yep. There you go.
There's Redline. These RT660s are nice. They're progressive. They break away nicely.
Yeah. Quite predictable.
Yeah. So smooth with it too.
Yeah.
Times are we doing?
Well, your last one was a 148.
Okay.
You got more in it.
Oh yeah, a lot more. Not my car, not pushing super hard.
No, it's okay.
I'm just enjoying the drive though. This is phenomenal. I love the seats. It's so well balanced.
Yeah.
so fun. We'll do a cool down.
Yeah, sure.
But man, what a joy. Oh, it's so great.
I'm glad you like it. It is a lot of fun.
I get it now. I understand.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just such a balanced platform, so cohesive.
Yeah. Yeah, and they hold up decently well. Like this is all stock cooling, really.
Really. Even the SMG is fun.
Yeah. This is where, like, after doing track days of this, I bought it with the intention of swapping.
Sure.
And then out here, it's like, this is actually really enjoyable.
Yeah. I haven't really spent much time in an E46 that, you know, doesn't have like the subframe coming apart or...
Yeah.
This is definitely like the nice E46 I've driven on street and on track. It's just, it's so dialed. I love the suede steering wheel.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the steering rack from the CSL, because this is a competition package.
That's right.
So, like, I owned a manual non-competition, and the steering is the biggest. Like,
Sure.
It's night and day.
This is a little bit quicker ratio, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then it has an aluminum coupler in the shaft.
Okay.
So they normally have a lot more dead on center, and this loads up a lot quicker than
Yeah, it feels great. I love that there aren't any buttons on the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yep. The tack is great. The gauges are so easy to read. You've got your gear indicator right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice having the shift lights. I don't know if you noticed.
Yep. Yeah, those are super easy to read. I don't think I took it up to 8,000 too many times, but it was easy to like kind of shift at that 7,500 RPM range, and then hit red line. You saw the gauge cluster turn like red or flash or something happen.
Yep.
It's that perfect power level too for a grippy setup to just kind of really let it dance on the way out.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. They just don't. The new M cars don't appeal to me like this does.
No, and this feels so modern too.
Yeah. This is where, like, I really kind of said, like, the Camaro and the Blackwings are kind of more of the evolution of this.
Yes.
More than the new M cars are.
Absolutely. No, it's very true. I would 100% agree. Something's smoking.
On this car?
Over there.
Oh. I'm sure it's okay.
It'll be fine. Back this in. All right, so neutral, reverse.
There you go. Just like a manual.
I like your wide angle mirrors too. Those are nice.
Yeah, those are from a European car.
Cool.
And they're so effective. Like,
yeah, no, you can see really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically just built-in fish eyes.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yep, so yeah, you're good to just leave it in reverse.
Leave it in reverse,
and then
okay.
just shut the car off.
Great, then I'll keep it in
let
gear.
The brake go and...
Sweet.
Yep.
Dude, thanks. That was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk that much because I was just enjoying it so much.
Yeah, I know, right? Nice. Easy car to get used to.
Yeah, it is.
Seems like you're comfortable pretty quickly.
Yep.
Perfect.
I love these seats.
Yeah, aren't they great? It's my favorite thing I've done to this car.
Yeah.
The stock ones are pretty hopeless on track.
Sure.
Slippery leather, and the seating position. That's the one thing that modern cars have figured out. The seating position, these old ones, way too high.
That's right. Yeah, this gets you nice and low. You're
sitting
perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, really just like a few choice mods here, and you've got an amazing track car.
It's really not a heavily modified car.
No.
Like, it's mostly suspension and the brakes. Powertrain's quite, you know, there's not much done to it.
Yeah, I like the intake.
Yeah,
Let's pop the hood, actually. I want to see that.
100%.
It's a beautiful piece. The art of airflow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just resonates. That's that. Then you got your 6 individual throttle bodies.
Yep. Wow. Special stuff. Yeah.
Once again, just M isn't doing this anymore.
No.
Race car engines in your street car.
This feels kind of similar to the new M2. It's probably about the same size. We had this. We had an M2 last week. We had an M2 when we were reviewing your car on the street for the first time.
How about that?
And we parked them next to each other, and they're about the same size.
Yeah, I guess if you ever want another M2 press car, you just have to summon this one.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Sweet. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you were able to hear stuff with all the wind noise, the windows down and all that, but yeah, that was fun. Go check out our street drive on this car. I'll put a link in that in the top comment, and then I'll put all the modifications and information you guys would want to know on the C46 in the description. See you guys later.